Buying a new bike is exciting. You think about carbon, you think about group sets, you think about brands. But there's one more decision that will follow you on every single ride. The color. Because the color of your bike quietly decides something most cyclists overlook: the possibilities and limitations of dressing with style. Choose wisely and every kit you wear will look intentional. Choose badly and you'll spend the next 5 years looking like your confused granny's shower curtain. So today we're talking about bike color strategy. From the safest choices to the colors that basically are a style death trap. White bikes are fascinating. They are bright, loud and impossible to ignore, yet still elegant. White reflects light beautifully, which means the bike always pops visually. And the best part? Almost everything matches white. Black kit, colorful kit, vintage jerseys. A white bike is basically a neat blank canvas. The only downside? You'll spend half your life cleaning it, but style always comes with a price. Black bikes are the little black dress of cycling. They go with everything. You can wear almost any jersey color and still it works. But let's be honest, black is also the coward's choice. There is no visual cue whether it's a 1,000 or a 10,000 euro bike, unless your carbon frame has that transparent finish showing off the weave. Red bikes are dramatic and fast looking, aggressive, attention-grabbing. But here's the catch. When the bike is that loud, you're no longer the main character. The bike is. Which means your kit has to behave itself in similar or matching colors. Cause if you combine a bright red bike with, say, a neon green jersey, you'll look like Santa's little helper. Warm colors include things like orange, yellow, yellowish green, the Fanta spectrum, or even peach and other random fruits. These colors don't whisper, they shout. Warm colors visually jump forward and demand attention, like the drunk uncle at the wedding, which is great if that's what you want. But here's the danger. If your bike is bright yellow and you show up wearing a purple jersey and red socks, you won't look very stylish. You'll look like the discount bin in a Lego shop. There's another downside as well. Warm, natural colors rarely mix well with fluorescent colors. Now you know. But warm-colored bikes easily look amazing if you combine the frame color with black and white. Cool colors like blue, steel blue, petrol, highland green are calmer. They sit back visually instead of screaming for attention, which means they're much easier to match with kit. A blue bike works with black, white, warm or cold colored jerseys. Even slightly louder designs can work. Cool colors are basically the well-mannered adults of the color world. You can even pull off a striking combination using some fluorescent colors for your kit. Silver metallic, steel grey, polished aluminium. These colors are secretly brilliant. They are neutral but still ace. They catch light beautifully and they match everything. A silver bike is like a well-tailored suit, timeless, elegant, and almost impossible to mess up. Then you have colors like bronze, beige, copper. These trend colors are a gamble. They might look brilliant today, but in 5 years, you might look at your bike and think, why does my race bike look like a luxury bathroom tap? Some colors are simply tricky. Purple, brown, celeste, and yes, I'm looking at you Bianchi fans. These colors can look fantastic if you know exactly what you're doing. If not, your kit and your bike will fight each other every single ride. Take the brown bike for example, which is on sale today at a bargain price. A brown bike may look stylish with cream socks, vintage jerseys and earthy tones, But are you devoted to swap between retro style, dull gravel jerseys and ugly mondiale kit for 5 consecutive years? Finally, you see why that bike is 70% off. Fluorescent bikes are not subtle. They're not elegant, but they are pure energy. If you buy a fluorescent bike, you're making a very loud statement, which means the rest of your kit needs to keep up. Mate, you're balancing on a thin line curating this kind of kit. One wrong move and you won't look like a stylish cyclist, you'll look like a cheap magic marker at the Style Awards. 2-color bikes can be fantastic if they are black and white. That combination stands above the rest. The pairing is visually striking, bold and timeless. It works with almost any color kit. Black and white bike is like a tuxedo on wheels. You can't really mess this up. 2-color bikes in other combinations. That's where things get dangerous. Brown and yellow, red and green, purple and orange. Suddenly you're not matching one color anymore, you are matching 2 colors at the same time. Which means every jersey you own now has to negotiate a peace treaty with your bike. And most jerseys are not diplomats. That's how riders end up looking like they got dressed in an explosion of vomit. So, when you're choosing a new bike, don't just think about weight or aero gains. Think about the color, because that color will follow you through thousands of kilometers and hundreds of questionable kit decisions. Choose wisely. Your future self and your cyclist mates will thank you. If you have gotten this far, have a rummage around the channel and explore the style tutorials, music videos and other useless information scattered around. I hope you'll have a giggle. Now, you stay safe and stay stylish.